everybody. This is Mary Friedrich with Sassy Pants Fitness for Active-Agers, coming to you today with activity number 15. We're like halfway through the program. I hope you're enjoying it and getting some benefit out of it. I've really enjoyed putting it together and bringing it to you. So let's get going with activity number 15, which is going to be a standing activity, and it's called Giant Step Backwards. So we're going to be using some balance with this, a lot of our lower body, and of course our core, keep us nice and stable. So let's, as we always do, let's take a nice deep breath today. I feel like we need a nice deep breath. So up, stretch, and out. Do another one. Breathe in and out. Pull the shoulders back. Take a little attention out of that body. Do a little bigger roll. There you go. Do a little stretch to the side. Tiny little pulse. Just a little stretch. The other side. It feels through your side and through your hip. Alternate. Side to side. Little twist. Just the torso. You look over your shoulder. And let's come back. And do another one. And you do as many of these as feels good to you. Everyone holds stress and tightness in their bodies differently. So, and I want to keep these short so you warm up as you need to. I want to stretch our legs a bit. Yeah, you can see this. Put that leg out, sit up nice and tall. Keep your toe up, heel on the floor. Start hinging through the hips. So just lean forward. So we're not leaning like this. I want you to bring your chest down to your knee. You'll start to feel a nice little stretch through here. Just when you feel that nice stretch through your calf and the back of your leg. Take a few deep breaths. And breathe in. Come back up. Let's tap that toe on the floor. Here's our ankle, the top of our ankle stretch. Kind of wiggle that out of the back. Do that again. Put that heel down, toe up, hinge from the hips. Just bringing your body straight down, just like you're folding. Just till you feel just a nice little stretch, not a lot, just a little. Take a couple deep breaths. Come back up. Tap that toe. Feel that wiggle itself out. Good job. Let's go on the other side. Got to be balanced. And don't put your leg too far out. I want it kind of straight in front of you. I'm sitting on the side of my chair. You should be sitting straight on. It's just harder for me to show you when I'm looking directly at you. So toe up, hinge at that hip, come down. So you feel a nice little stretch through the back of your leg, calf all the way through the back. Take some deep breaths and breathe out. Come back up. Tap that toe, stretch the top of your ankle. It gets neglected a lot, doesn't it? The top of our ankle. Stretch that out. One more. Toe, heel down, toe up. Hinge at the hips. Forward until you feel a nice stretch. And breathe. Active breathing just feels great. Mindful breathing. And come back up. Bring that foot down. Tap, tap, tap. Give that leg a shake. And let's just do a few little, keep our feet about hip width apart. And let's just bring our knees out just a little bit from our hips. This is just a light stretch through here. I'm not going to do a big stretch through here. You want to bring the sides of your feet inside, comes up, outside stays on the floor. Just hinge those back and forth. Now, if you've had hip surgery, hip replacement, knee replacement, all these activities, make sure you take care and do the things that you can do. Range of motion might be different. Even without hip replacement, knee replacement, whatever, range of motion is going to be different for everybody. So you stay where you feel best. Okay, so the activity today is a giant step backwards. Again, working a lot on our balance. I'm going to do this on my hard surface. So I'm going to be here. Again, core, back straight, core tight, but relaxed. Get that booty in, bring those hip flexor, bring those hip bones up. And feel about hip width apart. And I'm going to put my balance for me on my left foot. And I'm going to come back, take a step backward. And then I'm going to come down. You notice my heel is not going to the floor, just the toe. It's not this, it's just the toe. Everything is straight forward. My knee is not going over the toe of my shoe. And then you come back up. So this is working balance, and it's working our stability on the leg that we are using to support as we go down and back. So again, alternate. Now, if you want to have a chair close by, that's good too. We'll put this like this. I'm going to do the other leg. Again, good posture, nice and tall. And then this is my right leg. It's going to be my stable leg. I'm going to come back like we're doing a backwards lunge. Keeping my balance, everything straight. I feel a nice stretch through the back of my leg that's going back. I feel my thigh engaged because it's helping me balance. And then I'm going to use this leg to come back up. So you're going to alternate back each side. So come back. Now, if you can only come back this far, that's fine. Think about your form. This knee will never goes over the toe of your shoe. So if you're doing a little bit shorter back, you're coming back like this. You're still staying balanced. The balance is happening on your forward leg. Come up and back. You can go back farther, do that. But again, you're not bent over, nice and tall, nice and stable. Knee is never, ever, ever going over. Bad, 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 bad. So hold it there and then come up. That's a good one. So you feel a lot through your lower body and the stretch in the back of your legs. So again, we are getting our balance. We're stretching those muscles so that they can react if something happens. If we take a tumble, a spill, a fall, that they can react and help us bounce back. So, and if we do get hurt, that we recover faster. So that's the activity for today. Now, you do what you can do with support, without support. Start with support, and maybe next week you try it without a chair, using a chair, but have one close by. So do what works for you. The goal is always 8 on each side. I would probably do 4. This is kind of a new activity, just depending on where you're at. So you do what you can do. Alternating is the best for this one. And journal, like I tell you every day, journal and how you felt about this activity, where you felt how it felt in your body, all those things. Because then you can go back at the end and we'll see what happens. I'm not even gonna say what happens yet. So, okay. Let's see, what do I want to stretch? I think we need to, I think I want to stand up, and first of all, I think I do want to sit down. So let's just bring that knee up, gentle. Don't engage the ankle. We're just kind of rotating that knee gently, just gently. Now let's keep the knee still and rotate the ankle around and around. Let's do that with the other side. So it's kind of like a pendulum. Your knee is rotating just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Like you're drawing a circle on the floor with the toe of your shoe. And then now let's do the ankle. Around and around. One side is always easier than the other. Bring that down. And then if your knee allows, let's stretch just a little bit the front of this leg, because that got a lot of work today. So you can bring that leg up. Feel a little stretch through the front of your thigh. That's good. And then the other leg. This is a balance activity in itself. And let's just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Bend those knees a little bit. Feel the thighs loosen up. Feel those hips loosen up. Always good to have a little wiggle in your day, right? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, enough of that. That's the activity today. Giant step backwards. Number 15, we are halfway through the program. And the next activity is going to be, we're going to do some walking, maybe forwards, maybe side to side, maybe diagonal. Who knows? You'll have to come back and see. So thank you for joining me today and every day. I'm so happy that you're keeping up with the activities, and I hope you find them helpful, and just have a great day. Or I hope you've had a great day whenever you're doing the activities. That's the beauty of this. You can do it when it fits into your schedule. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.